They've got lots of energy so far, so hopefully that will help them to come forward. I'm just getting started here. Sending out some invites, but I am going to start Spirit Talker right now. Looks like they've... Oh, wow. There is a shapeshifter. Okay, well, thank you for letting me know that. I'm just going to go ahead and...
There is a shapeshifter.
Yes, thank you. Make sure the volume's up, and I am just going to show everybody that this is in airplane mode, so there is no Wi-Fi interaction whatsoever. Okay, so there is a shapeshifter. That is what Spirit is telling me so far. Can you elaborate on that? Why is there a shapeshifter here? That's a very interesting and fast response. As soon as I started it, it said there's a shapeshifter. Crazy. Hey guys, welcome. So I just started Spirit Talker, and the first thing it said is there's a shapeshifter.
Lad.
A lad. Okay, thank you for confirming that for me. I'm not sure what you're doing here as a shapeshifter. How old are you? That's very interesting. Like, as soon as I pressed the power button for Spirit Talker, it came right away and said there's a shapeshifter. So that's interesting. I'm looking for information about Jack and Lilly Sullivan that went missing early May. I believe it was the 2nd that they were reported missing. My name is Sherry. You can call me Riri.
Name?
That's interesting. I don't usually have them ask me for my name. What is your name? That's what I would like to know. Wow, that paused for a long time. Holy cow. But at least they've got a lot of energy, whoever this is, because all but the red are lit up over here, and the last few times it's either been none or there's been one green bar. So, but in case anybody is wondering, I do have this in airplane mode, so there is nothing.
I affect the animals.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Can you tell me what your name is, please? I don't have any animals, so that's an interesting response, but a lot of the people in my apartment building do have cats and dogs. So that's a little concerning to me, especially since it's mostly a senior building. I don't like that answer. I would like to know who I'm speaking with, please. Now, I will be doing SPI as well on the listen mode, which is kind of like an AI mode. You have to hold down the button to record your question, and then they can respond to it. But there is another mode that's called SAM mode, and it is strictly just EVP, so it has to hear what I hear in order for you guys to see it. But I will be solely focusing on SPI later. I just want to find out who's here, because right before I started the live tonight, I felt a big wave of energy come forth as I was opening and asking my guides to protect everybody that's going to watch and listen, as I always do. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Fuck you.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, that's a first time for me. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. That is the first time that I have ever had that response. Okay, not a great way to start. I knew when I started it tonight it was going to be interesting. I'm sorry that you're upset with me, but I really would like to know what your name is, Spirit. Who is this that's cursing at me? Yikes. Right, Tabitha? Oh my gosh. And I was so hesitant to start even a couple minutes early because of the energy shift that I felt. And that's why I was like, okay, guides, I really need your extra protection tonight. And then it comes across and tells me there's a shapeshifter and F me. What? That's just rude, you know? Like, I need a name, please. Who is this lad, the shapeshifter, that affects animals and is very rude? Gosh. Oy. Like, honestly, that's the first time I've ever had them curse at me like that. It's kind of intimidating a little bit. Like, what? Hey, now, you need to answer my questions. Who is this that told me to F myself? Oh, associated.
Associated.
What the heck does that mean? I have got animal spirits. I've actually got a dog a couple times. Associated. So does that mean that you're associated with the Jack and Lilly case? I don't understand why it told me to F myself. Oh boy. That is such a shocking response. And I'm going to let everybody know again.
Rome.
Associated Rome. Okay. I don't know what you mean, but cool. Thank you. Oh, really? That's interesting. We're going to have to talk more about that, Tabitha. So I'm just going to let everybody know that's new. This is literally just a database of words. There's no questions, there's no sentences. It's just words. So when you see that there are sentences and there is questions in there and exclamations, that is totally spirit manipulation, okay? Because those don't exist in this app. And also, I'm in airplane mode. There's no way for me to even input anything in here. This is literally where you go to see the chat that was saved, and it's just a timestamp with the word. Okay, so I have no way to manipulate this in any way. Same as when I do the Spirit Phone Innovations app. This is based on an AI model where you're asking the questions and it's going to respond to you. And then the SAM mode is literally has to hear EVPs like a digital voice recorder. Okay, I don't understand what you mean, associated Rome, but I'm still waiting for you to give me your name. You said that there's a shapeshifter and that it's a lad and that you can affect the animals, and then you were quite rude. So if you don't want me to be rude, then you're going to have to answer my questions. So I would like a name, please. I know, right? My goodness. It was so shocking. Oh, roam and explore. Okay,
Explore.
yeah. I know. But listen, the only wheels I got these days are my feet. And I can't walk very far being as sick as I am these days. Especially when it's really bad air quality from the from the forest fires around and hot. So I can't really go and explore, and I don't know where you want me to. Because yes, I do know the area where Jack and Lilly will be found. I just don't know how to get my tush across Canada to do that. Any tips would be greatly appreciated at this point, Spirit. Oh my gosh. The AI says shapeshifter spirit talk. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I know. I think that you're right. I think that it is a low level. Yeah. I mean, literally, as soon as I press power, it said there's a shapeshifter. That is so not a good thing. And the way I was feeling right before starting had me nervous. And then it tells me, F you? Like, seriously? Already? I'm only 3 minutes into this live. What the heck? Oh, well, I can't float there. I asked for tips on how I could get there. It tells me to float. Oh my goodness. That is actually quite funny. Okay, so you have a little bit of a sense of humor. You could probably float there, but I can't. I'm actually still in human form. Maybe you want me to do a remote viewing, but I've already done that. And I got so much information. So if y'all want to see what I got, you'll have to go and watch it on YouTube. I did a live on Jack and Lily, and I got a lot of visual and audio, but I could also smell. There was a lot of sensory in the images that I got. And I'm hoping that they can elaborate. Well, welcome from Orlando. I bet you it's really awful down there with the smoke too, hey? We all float down here, right? That's exactly what I thought. I immediately pictured Pennywise. Oh, doorway. So you want me to go through the... sorry, I can't go through that doorway because I am, like I said, in human form. I really am not liking the direction it's wanting me to go. Like, it's kind of almost feeling a little threatening, if I'm being honest. Right, Tabitha? It seems like they're being a little deviant here. Associated, roam, explore, float, doorway. You really want me to go... Like, I think that it wants me to do a remote viewing. Which is basically kind of what happened in my last live. I was getting flash images, but I literally could feel, hear, and smell the ground beneath me. And that particular area where Lily is...
Let's play a game.
It smells awful. Oh my goodness. No. I really don't like these responses, you guys. Oh, you found a portal? Yo. I'm kind of jealous, I have to be honest with you. Also kind of freaked out by it. Let's play a game. That's not a good thing. Like, okay, the Pennywise thing with the float, and now it's Jigsaw. The hell? This is feeling very sinister. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to ask here then. Since you're not answering me there. What is the name of the spirit that is intimidating me right now? Oh, I think I know what it is, and I can't say that out loud. Oh, yuck. I don't like that. Oh, see, sometimes I really hate getting the answers in my head. You can handle it? Okay. Oh, yeah. I feel like, something's trying to mess with me right now. My legs are feeling really weak all of a sudden, so...
You are courageous.
Thank you. I'm trying to be right now. I'm going to be totally honest with you, though. You are making me feel weird. You can take some of my energy, but not all of it. Hey, they didn't answer. It went away. Did you guys notice that? That's never happened before. What the hell? Okay, this app was created by Sean Austin, who is a paranormal investigator and a psychic medium. And so it is one of the best apps out there, and has turned many of a skeptic into a believer just from me using it, let alone other people using it. But I've never seen that happen before. It's only available on iOS right now, but he is working on an Android version. I did talk to him a couple weeks ago about it. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hey, stop it. What is the name of the spirit that is intimidating me right now and making my legs feel weak? See, it should have said listening and then no response detected or unknown or any number of things it could have responded, but it just disappeared. That's so weird. Oh, waiting in silence. Oh, gosh. That's creepy. Oh, I tell you, some things that they say, it just chills me right to the bone. So the response that I actually got in my head was, oh my gosh, look at, it's not answering.
Intense.
Yeah, it is intense. Because what is actually happening right now? What the heck? What is the name of the demon that is intimidating me right now? I swear to God, if it happens again, I'm going to have to restart the app because it's never done this before. What in the world? You told it to keep waiting. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God, you guys. Did you see it just disappeared again? What the heck?
Surprise.
Surprise is right. Yep. You are correct. I am surprised. I'm going to restart this. I'm going to close the session and I'm going to close the app and reopen it because what in the heck is happening right now? Like, I really don't understand what in the world just happened. Okay, so if you go into the Apple App Store and you're trying to find this app, you have to type in Spirit Phone Innovations. The app itself is called SPI, but a lot of things will come up that way. So Spirit Phone Innovations, and it's expensive. It's $20 Canadian, but it is so worth it for the responses. So I'm going to try this again. What is the name of the demon that is intimidating me?
Connie.
Oh my gosh. No, that's not a demon's name. Oh my gosh. That was pretty funny though. You have to admit, and that was immediate response. That's not the name I got in my head. You do? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Intense surprise. Connie, this is a really weird session, I have to say. Okay, give me the name, please. See, I'm being nice about it, and I guess I might have to be a little bit more forceful with my questioning, but if it disappears again, I'm going to be really pissed. Answer me. Oh my God, it just frickin' disappeared again. She was a team member of your first... Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. That's all... I don't understand what's happening with this. In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you to give me your name. I honestly have no idea what the H is going on here. Consuelo. Oh, really? Oh, happy birthday to Consuelo. You call it chicken? Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, it did it again, you guys. What the hell is actually happening? This never happens. Like, it's never happened. Okay, so again, I'm going to close this session and I'm just going to go here and I'm going to show you guys what happens when you close the session and it saves the log of the conversations. Careful. And oh, you're telling me to be very, very careful? You should be very, very careful. And so usually what happens, like I will show you my last, it has answers. It answers the questions. So the fact it's not answering is just more confirmation that there is something nasty here that is trying to mess with me. So I'm going to do it one more time, but this time I'm going to spray my holy water and sea salt here. I'm just going to turn on the light really quickly so that you guys can see. For those of you that are new, I have a sea salt and wood sage spray. I do have my holy water here as well. And there is a couple drops of really concentrated frankincense oil in there. And that usually will help clear away all these nasty energies. So I'm just going to do a quick spray around my area here, around me. And then I'm going to put a little bit, and actually I'm going to turn on my millimeter. I have it laying down.
Are you too scared?
Nope, I'm not. You must be, because you don't want to give me any information. So I just turned on my millimeter, and I have it laying down so that it doesn't fall down all the time, because it does it if I don't have it in a tripod. So you can see it's 26.5 degrees Celsius in here. It's really hot in my apartment. But I'm just going to see if me doing that and the holy water, again, the holy water with frankincense oil, if that will help clear away some of that negative energy. And if not, I will light my St. Jude candle, do some sage, Palo Santo, and maybe some single tones on some instruments. You lived close. Okay, thank you for that information. So now it has actually dropped since I did that to 22 degrees, and we just got a spike in milligauss. So I'm confident that I pushed it away a little bit. What is the name of the spirit that is here right now? Whoever it is, I can still feel you. You haven't backed up enough. So your intimidation isn't going to work with me, though, because I am protected. So
I need an offering.
Oh, you need an offering? Well, I can give you some tobacco. How about that? Is that good? So this does happen frequently, so I am going to just put that there. I'm not going to say what it is. We all know what that is because I said tobacco. Do I cleanse using angels? At the ends of my sessions, I do prayers. But before my sessions and after, I also talk to my guides and ask for protection. And I actually spent a lot of time this afternoon preparing for this one because I knew it was going to be heavy right off the bat. And I was actually contemplating not starting as early as I did. I started a few minutes early, and then as soon as I turned Spirit Talker on, it gave me that. It doesn't want to answer me. This is very strange. This is very, very strange. So I'm going to close this session off, and I'm going to go straight into the EVP here. Who's here with me? Oh, shoot. Who's here with me, please? So it went up to 26.3. I'd like an answer.
Pray.
We will pray. Just for everybody that's new here, when Spirit asks me to pray, that means that they're willing to be crossed over. And I won't cross over a spirit that doesn't specifically ask. And so I always start my sessions by saying, at the end, if you want, you need to ask me to pray, ask for the Bible, ask for light or power or battery if you want those things. And so it gave me confirmation that it wants me to pray. And so that's what I will do at the end. I usually do, but I will include certain energies that are willing to go, and the ones that are unsure, I don't, because I don't want an angry spirit being trapped here because, or being sent away where they didn't want to go. They weren't ready. A lot of times they just need to say one last thing. Let me just see what you wrote here. Oh, okay. Well, I think having a spiritual bodyguard is always a great thing. Okay, so I don't understand why it doesn't want to answer me. Oh, okay.
We lost our lives here.
I am very sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry about that. Is there something that I can do to help you? If you have a message for your loved ones that are still here, feel free to communicate that, and hopefully they'll be able to hear you, okay? So I'm going to switch back because that one has to hear EVPs just like a digital recorder, right? So can you please give me the name of who I'm speaking with? I have a feeling they're not going to answer again. Ooh, it's getting warmer. 26.9. I think I'm going to light my St. Jude candle, to be honest with you. Let's just hope that they answer. Why is it doing that? Why are you doing that, bro? Who is here with me? I demand a name. And like everything's updated, so I don't understand what's going on. Well, thanks for stopping by. You're welcome anytime. Thank you for being a part of this. Go have yourself a great nap.
Thank you for listening.
Oh, you're very welcome, Spirit, but I would really like for you to give me a name. I can't help if you don't give me a name, and it went away again, for crying out loud. What is happening? Seriously, what is happening? Can you give me a name on Spirit Talker? And Connie was literally the last name, and that's not the name that I was given. And I don't want to say the demon's name. I want it to tell you guys what I heard. That way it can validate. It's a name I've had before. It starts with a G. It just said 27 on there. We only had that one spike in EMF though. What the hell? It's not answering anything. Okay. Anna, are you here, honey? Can you please come and help these spirits to answer my questions? Whatever energy is here is draining me very quickly. Thank you.
Elijah.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for finally giving me a name and on Spirit Talker like I asked you to. Thank you. And it did not answer over here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to close SPI for a little bit, and I'm actually going to open up. Let's do Seer. Can you give me some images? Because I really would like everybody to see the area that Jack and Lily are in. And I know that you can do that for me. Can you give me the images, please? Can you show everybody? Oh, I got another name.
Audrey.
Audrey, thank you for giving me names finally. Hello, Elijah and Audrey. Elijah, I do believe that we have spoken to you before, but Audrey, you're a new spirit. Oh, okay, so we do have, it looks like a beach with some mountains. So that's interesting. I'm not really sure what you mean by that picture. Are you able to show me where Lilly Sullivan is? I know what I was shown. And when you Google the road in Pictou County where it's by their property, I can't remember, it starts with a G, Garon Road or something like that. Literally when you Google it and just pan the camera to the left, you'll see a ditch that has a lot of fallen trees and foliage. And how I was shown is Lilly is underneath of a bunch of debris exactly like that, but not in a ditch, but close to water. So it said team, and my millimeter is going into power saving mode, so I am going to just turn that back on. Can you please show everybody what you showed me where Lilly Sullivan is in Nova Scotia in Pictou County? And I'm not sure if it is a roadkill, like a common area for dumping roadkill, but there's a very heavy, weird smell that's kind of swampy, but kind of decomp that I got when I was shown it too. And I could literally feel the leaves crunching underneath me. When I turned it on, there was some EMF spikes on there. But this is sitting on my laptop, so it may have just picked up on that. It shouldn't have, though, because it's not picking up on anything else, so we'll just pay attention to it. I'm not necessarily ready to call that paranormal at this point. The temperature changes are absolutely, because I don't have air conditioning in my apartment. It's just me, so there's no reason for there to be spikes. I've had a fan on this whole live, so it wouldn't affect the temperature, especially when the fan is on very low and it's pointed at me, not at these. So evil, yes, I agree. You said team evil, which is really like Pokemon-ish, so that's weird. Okay, so let's change it up. If you don't want to give me a picture of where Lilly is, can you give me a picture of where the backpack is? Because I know the backpack was moved from its original location. And I believe that there is DNA on that backpack. But I think it's like also compromised with like mud and debris and that kind of stuff. But they should be able to get some DNA from there. But there's also like something significant inside the backpack. I think it's like a souvenir, basically.
Stream.
Yeah, I know. That's right. She is by a stream. I don't know that the backpack is by the stream, though. And like stream, I'm still not sure about the body of water that I was shown. If it is just a puddle, if it's a pond, if it's a river, I don't know, because what I saw was just a flash, and it doesn't give me a lot of information more than what I've already stated, but there is water there. But I can you show me where the backpack is? Because I know it was moved from one location to another. No. There's no information. Just the information that I get, which is that it was an accident out of rage against Lilly. Okay, that's interesting. It's in a house? I don't know that I believe that, Spirit. I really don't. That's bizarre. So what I was shown and told and validated was that the stepdad was angry. They were arguing, whatever, and accidentally hit her. And it was almost instantaneous, and because Jack saw, that's why he needed to go as well. But I feel they are northeast of the property.
Warmth.
And thank you for that. Can you show us the location where Jack is? And I feel like the mom saw it happen, and she's afraid to come forward with that information. And I do think that they were gone before they notified anybody about them being missing. I think it was taken care of, and then they knew that once the reporters and the police were involved, I think that he panicked a little bit, and he went and he moved the backpack from one location to another. When he was talking about how he had searched the culverts and ditches and everything, I think that he moved it from one of those locations. Bernice. That's interesting. Thank you. I don't know what you mean by that, but I appreciate the message. Maybe it's for somebody in the chat. So I'm going to just stop here, and I'm going to go back to SPI, and I'm going to try it one more time. And if it doesn't want to answer my questions, then I might try to go with necrophonic or Vox even. Okay. Can you give me some more information about Jack and Lilly Sullivan and when they will be found? I do believe they just keep telling me soon and unsure about when they will actually be found, when their remains will be found. But I think it is going to be very soon. Like, I definitely feel like we're only a few days away and that they've been in that general area. But for Lilly in particular, it's literally a bunch of birch trees and like deadfall that you wouldn't know that there's something underneath of there unless you had a cadaver dog and a really strong sense of smell at this point. Wow, it's 27.3 in here now. Can you please answer the question this time? I don't understand why. Why the... Oh my gosh.
There's 5 of us.
Okay. Are you guys struggling to have one person answer and just messing up the app? Because I've never experienced this before. Like, I don't understand why it's not answering anything. Okay, let me just maybe switch it up here. Can you confirm for me that Daniel, the stepfather, is responsible for taking Jack and Lily's lives? I have a feeling it's not going to answer again. Like, I'm getting very frustrated at this point because it's never done this. Joyfulness. Okay.
Joyfulness.
That's interesting. There's 5 of us. Joyfulness. Are you children? Is that why you're joyful? Yeah, whoever is here with me is definitely really an expert at energy drain and blocking me from getting too much information. And again, they didn't answer. What the heck is happening? Hang on. I'm going to close the session again, and I'm just going to make sure that it's not a problem on my end. I don't experience this. I don't understand what's happening. Okay, let's restart it again, I guess. What the heck? This is
Family.
the last family. Okay, so you're all family? Okay. Is this Bernice's family that we're talking about? Okay, so I'm going to give this... Oh, there was just a 0.4 spike in milligauss there, so that's interesting. I'm gonna give this one more go, and if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna try opening up Vox or Necrophonic, and we'll see what we can get from there. Necrophonic can be really distracting because it's so loud. Sometimes it's hard to understand, and for you guys it kind of sounds jumbled, so I don't usually like to use it on lives as much unless I'm doing an Estes method. But unfortunately with my health right now, it's not a good idea for me to go into an Estes method, especially when I don't have somebody here that can take me out of it quickly, like a mod. And the fact that it started off as crazy and chaotic as it did, I don't really feel comfortable doing that today, but we're going to give this another go. Can you please give me some more information about Jack and Lilly Sullivan and when they will be found? It's very frustrating that this app isn't working because this is an incredible device to use for spirit communication and validation. My millimeter is going into power saving mode again, so I'm going to turn that back on. Whoever is here, I can feel you trying to come forward. You don't have to be afraid of these devices. Oh, you're threatening me? Okay, it was just at 29 degrees, and then it jumped down. I also had a 4.4 milligauss spike, but again, that could have just been with me moving it on there. But that is a threat, and again, they didn't answer. And so I am going to go ahead and switch these up. Now, if I was recording on this phone, if I was doing the live on this phone instead of the one I am using, I could just switch them up, but that would mean ending the live. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up Vox here, and that's just another, it's just another way that they can communicate, just like with Spirit Talker. So we'll see if I can get them to actually answer me this time. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing that for. Okay, so can you please give us a date on when Jack and Lilly Sullivan's remains will be found? I have no idea what it just said. Can you repeat that?
Gloria.
Well, great. Spirit Talker spoke over top of you. I'm very sorry. Will the backpack be found at the same time? If you guys have any idea what it's saying, make sure to put it down there in the chat. A weather event? Will there be flooding? I think it said a lot. Can you confirm that Daniel was the aggressor? Basically. And the mother saw it all happen. I don't know what it said before very. What the heck? Did you guys just hear cheering? It just sounded like I was at a baseball game or something. There was cheering. What is actually happening? This is so bizarre to me. Can you confirm that the mother saw everything happen? It's from the TikTok gifts? Are you serious? I've never heard that before. And whoever's gifting me, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, this is really weird. Okay, hang on. I don't remember what the mother's name is. Will Lilly be found first?
Shish, listen.
Okay. I'm gonna be quiet. If you're trying to talk to me, you have to be really loud. Is this Gloria? I don't know what you said. It's really hard to hear you. You have to speak a lot clearly, okay? Do you want me to try necrophonic? Why is it so quiet? What the heck? Okay, hang on. This is really bizarre tonight. It's like nobody wants to answer these questions. Okay, so I'm going to turn on necrophonic then. Now, again, I apologize if it's really hard to understand because I have a hard time understanding. Granddad? Oh. Somebody's granddad. Oh, that's interesting response. Okay, so here we go. What's your name, please? Happy Sunday. Can I just have one of you come forward? Who's here? Little kid something. Who are the little kids? Family? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh. Are Lilly and Jack Sullivan there? Lilly? Are you there? And Jack, it said. The heck? Oh, really? That's hilarious. I don't know what it meant by granddad. Equal.
Equal.
Where are you? It's saying a lot, and I'm not picking up on a lot of it. Is Jack Sullivan here? I think it said young kid. Will Jack and Lilly be found soon? I don't know. It said here. What is significant about the backpack? I think it said finger. Hey, Benny. Handbag? Use it. What the heck? I don't understand a lot of what's being said, so if you guys do, let me know. It said Ian. Did you hear that? Did you hear it, Benny? It said Ian. Ian, are you here? Benny is here, Ian.
My death was peaceful.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you for giving me that message. I'm very happy to hear that, but also sad at the same time. Yo. Hang on. There was a lot being said, and I got distracted by that message. Necrophonic is really difficult for me to concentrate on when I'm seeing messages and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try... I'm going to try one more time with a different ghost tube app. And then I will try SBI one more time. I'm getting really annoyed with it, though, that it's not answering my questions at all. I don't understand why it would do that. But success. Oh, good. Do you like using this one better than the other ones? Sailor. Oh, you're a sailor? Well, in Europe. Oh, wow. What are you doing in Camrose, Alberta, Canada? That's a little far. That's weird. Can you give me some information about the disappearance of Jack and Lilly Sullivan? And it's going quiet. It was just chattering away. Like, I literally feel like I'm purposefully being blocked tonight. I've not gotten a lot. I had the one demon name, and it never told anybody else but me what its name is, but it has come up before. I do have the book. Do you want me? What just happened? Why does it say that? Out of time. The hell? Okay, well, whatever. I guess I'm not going to be recording the whole conversation, but if you can at least give me some information on the screen, I will be saved in the video. I just won't be able to post all of the chat log. So again, it went into power saving mode. 27.3 Celsius in here. It just keeps getting warmer and warmer. When will Jack and Lilly Sullivan be found? Like, it literally doesn't want to answer my questions tonight, and it's feeling very much deliberate. Blue? How is that a response to what I asked, bro? What the hell? You see, this is what I mean when spirits throw out random phrases and I'm just supposed to do something with it. I don't know what you mean. You said book, then you said blue. I mean, you want me to read the blue book? I mean... Sure? Okay, but I have two of them. And they're kids' books. One is called Canada All Year. Oh my gosh, you guys can't see that. Hang on. It's called Canada All Year. Okay? And this one is called My Ocean is Blue. And so it's very strange that they would be asking me to read a book unless this is the children, which Anna asks all the time. You're right. He was a sailor, so he may want that. It's kind of weird that he would want me to read a child's book that I got for free from McDonald's, though. But okay. Evening. Well, it might be evening where you are. Here it is 3:47 in the afternoon. So, I mean, if you want me to read this book to you, I will read it later. It's really not... it's a really strange request if it's not from a child spirit. I do get those requests for toys and to read bedtime stories and what have you. But from a sailor, that means that they were an adult. And that's a little bizarre. Oh.
The church.
The church. Cool. Okay.
Work.
Okay, the church work. Okay. You worked at the church? Did you do some charity work there? This is weird. I am really confused. Like, I can't get any information about Jack and Lilly tonight. It is so weird.
Rest in peace.
Oh my. Okay. I'm not ready to do that just yet, but if you'd like, I can pray for you at the end of the session. That's definitely something I am going to do anyway, but for those that want to be crossed over, I have specific prayers for you. So if you'd like to rest in peace, I can definitely do that for you.
Party.
Oh, rest in peace party. Okay, so you want to have a celebration of life. At the church? Yo, this is a little weird. Okay, interesting. Can you give me your name, please? I know you said granddad earlier. So perhaps that was you trying to come forward. If you need more energy, you can say battery, power, light, and I can definitely give you some. I just don't have them all turned on tonight, so it's easier for everybody to see what you're saying. But I have no problem turning them on. And none of these devices will hurt you. And if you'd like, you can even come over here and you can tap my bell to answer questions. If you want to do a yes and no, we can do that. Oh, goodness.
Skeleton.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not really interested in seeing that right now.
My death.
Your death? Skeleton, your death? Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Yikes. I'm so sorry. That's awful. Woo. Yeah. Whoever you are, you're really good at energy drain. Because I just keep getting those waves taken right out of me. It's like an adrenaline rush, but backwards.
My death. Are you frightened?
Oh, no, I'm not frightened. I hope you're not trying to scare me. I'm not frightened.
Sure.
Sure? Huh? I'm confused. What would sure be a response to? Because I don't remember what I just said.
Why are you asking?
Why am I asking? Because that's my job, is to talk to you and find out how I can help you. Is there a way that I can help you? That was really bizarre. I mean, the skeleton thing, it doesn't scare me. It just kind of is interesting information about how you died as a sailor. Weird. Can you tell me what your name is? I don't know why I can't get any information about Jack and Lily today. Like,
Can you hear?
Yes, I can, but you're going to have to be really loud, okay? So I'll be quiet for about a minute.
He will harm you.
No, thank you. I'm not interested in that, and you don't have permission to touch me. See, the threatening messages, as soon as I start trying to get information about Jack and Lily, I keep getting ignored. They're not answering my questions at all. They just don't let the app do its thing. And then they start to threaten like this. And so I might have to do some more cleansing and protecting while we're in this live. But, sir, I would really like to know your name. The sailor that... Wed? It's actually Sunday, but okay. Were you married? Is that what you mean? I don't understand these random words. Jack and Lily went missing from Nova Scotia. I believe it was May 2nd that they were reported missing. The information that I was given, they are no longer living. But I wanted to know when they're going to be found. And every time I try to get more information in this live, I get blocked. And it's weird. I would like to know the name of the sailor granddad. Oh.
Guilt.
Okay. I'm sorry that you have guilt. Is that why you're still here? That's very common. I cannot judge you for the things that happened when you're living, okay? We're not here to judge you. I'm just here to hear your story and see if I can help, okay? Very interesting. So the temperature isn't fluctuating anymore, so that's good for me. I mean, it's still bloody hot in here, but when the energy shifts, you can usually see it on my millimeter right away. There'll be a temperature jump. There's two. Okay, there's two of you here.
I live here.
You live
By
here?
no means.
By no means. What? There's two. I live here by no means. That is a really weird contradiction. I'm so confused because I live here.
I can't say.
You can't say. You can't say your name? Okay. Well, I definitely feel like you are an older gentleman and that you were a smoker like myself. I did leave an offering right there that someone had asked me for earlier.
You want it?
I do want it, but I left it there for you, so you can have it. I have more. I like this guy. He's kind of weird. Like me.
Strange.
Oh,
I do.
what should I do, stranger? You can try to pick it up if you want. Can you do that? Can you move that?
Wrong.
Wrong? You can't? Okay.
No way.
No way? Okay, I'm sorry. You don't have enough energy to do that? I'm sorry. Do you need some more energy? Oh, Mel's turning off again. They are so funny. My goodness. I like this one. He's a little weird like me. Remove? Oh, well, I did just remove it from there, yes, but it's only because I need to turn it back on. So again, I was just handling it, and that's why there was a spike. Oh, shoot, it's going to ask me to do this stupid puzzle freaking thing. God, I hate these things. Ugh, okay, so now it's saying that it's 29.1 in here. Oh, 29.3. Yo. Okay, can you make it go up to 30 degrees Celsius in here? Just walk closer to me and it will go up. Can you do that? I don't know what that is for the Americans. You're just about there. Couple more to make it to 30 Celsius, okay? Can you do that? Just come a little bit closer. I can feel you. Whoop. Yep, I just got full body chills. You're definitely here now. Come a little closer. It's okay. None of these things will hurt you. Why are you backing away? Take 2 big steps closer to me. Whoa, geez. Okay, I gotta actually sit down, you guys. I am feeling all kinds of woozy all of a sudden. Whew. Okay.
Please continue.
Oh.
She told me.
Please continue, she told me, and abundance. Well, I would like to continue. I'm just going to have to sit down for a second.
Don't.
Don't? Okay, I won't. Jeez. The heck? Come on, you only got 0.2 degrees to go up to make it to 30, okay? Yo, I am feeling really, really dizzy right now, so hopefully I'm not shaking the camera too much. Can you make it to 30 degrees in here? There we go. Thank you. Thank you. So for all of you skeptics out there, in your face. It's actually 30.2. Oh, boy. Okay. Thank you so much. Can I sit down now, please? I really do need a little bit of a break. I need some water. Wow. Sorry, I'm not interacting with the chat as much. I got so many things going on right now. I appreciate you all for being here, for all the likes and for all of the gifts. I'm feeling really weird in my body right now, like somebody's trying to jump me. And so I am going to quickly light my sage. I'm also going to light my St. Jude candle. And I might just play a couple of single tones, just to try to back the energy up a little bit, so that I don't actually pass out or anything. So I'm just going to light my sage here.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Who is she?
Who is who? Me? You can call me Sherry or you can call me Riri. Either one is fine. Some call me Nanny, but that's because I was a nanny and I'm a grandma. Others call me mom. You know, I got lots of names, but what is yours? Because I've asked you numerous times now. What is your name, please? It's kind of rude to not give me your name. And the last one we had was a long time ago.
Move location, please.
I can't. This is my apartment and it's really smoky outside, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put my health at risk. Thank you. So I'm just going to grab my St. Jude candle and I'm going to light it too, because that will not only help protect, but it will give them a little bit of an energy boost. And hopefully they'll stop draining me in doing so. All right, so I'm still looking for a name, please.
You're back.
What? You're back? Oh. Well, I didn't go anywhere. So I'm not sure what you mean.
1700s.
Oh, wow. That was a very long time ago. How interesting. You're from the 1700s. And you were a sailor. Were you a pirate? Were you a pirate? That's a very interesting. I'm pretty sure I've had 1700s before when it was talking about a witch. I do have my witch's bell set up for protection too, so just so we're clear. All right, so I've done the sage, I've lit the candle, so I am gonna do a couple of tones
Apparition.
here. Are you going to try to appear? Is that what you're gonna do?
I live here.
With me? Well, then you better start pitching in on the rent, bro. It's not cheap living here, okay? So I'm just going to do a couple beats on the drum, and we're going to see if we can change some of the energy that's in here. Let me see if you guys can see it better. I usually have it upright,
Lower.
but
Unquestionably.
you want it to go lower? No, thank you. I would like the temperature to go lower. If you could lower that. Okay, can you lower it some more, please? I'm going to play some notes on my Celtic drum here. So you can see the energy is shifting and the temperature is going down because I'm pushing that energy away. Okay, so hopefully that will help out a little bit. I'm also going to take my Tibetan chimes and I'm just going to ring them twice. And we're going to watch and we're going to see if that helps a lot. So this is my chimes. Sorry, I want to keep the light really low in here so that they have to ask me for more energy, and also so that you guys can see better.
You're next.
Oh, that was a threat. That is not a nice thing to say. And I will make you leave, and you will not like it. I want your name now. I want your name. I demand it. The temperature just went up again. I'm pissing something off. And it's probably because I'm doing all of this extra protection and cleansing. This is not uncommon at all. So I am going to do a couple other tones here. And we're just going to hope that it backs up.
Be quiet.
Did you see the energy change there when it said be quiet?
It makes no sense.
It might not make sense to you, but it's working. Thank you.
Nancy.
Thank you for finally giving me a name. Thank you so much. Nancy, can you tell me how you
Wash.
died? I am trying to wash that negative energy. You are correct. You are correct. And I am going to go ahead and take my holy water that has frankincense oil, and I am going to squirt this again because I am still feeling like somebody is getting
She will
a little
touch
too
you.
attached. She will touch me, but she doesn't have permission to do that. So anyway, my holy water, and there is concentrated frankincense oil in here, very, very strong. And I usually put about 3 drops in the holy water. And so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to just spritz it right around me, all over this area. And then I'm going to take my sea salt and sage spray. I'll turn the light on again so you guys can have a look at that as well. This is my sea salt and wood sage spray, which it works just as good as having the sage. But for doing this little simple thing, just a couple quick spritzes is enough to back it away from me so it stops trying to drain me. I'm definitely feeling severe energy drain at this point. My legs are really shaky. Carriage, that's how you died?
I come and go.
You come and go? Okay. So you died in a carriage accident. Thank you for validating. We just had a spike and the temperature went down a little bit more. I'm going to encourage...
How did you get here?
I moved here about 7 years ago, but I've been living in this area for the last 30 years. So you were in a carriage accident from the 1700s?
Okay.
Okay, that's okay with my answer? Okay, thank you. We are getting some millighosts happening here when she comes forward. So, Nancy, can you please come a little closer? You have low energy, and this is going to turn off, and I'm going to turn it back on. It just does this to save the battery. It's really freaking annoying, but...
Not likely.
Not likely? I don't know what you mean by that, hun. Do you want me to say prayers for you? Are you looking to cross over? I actually feel like she might have a message for somebody here. Does anybody in the chat know a Nancy? I don't like that threatening message, but I think I was able to push that energy back far enough. I'm kind. Thank you.
You are kind.
Thank you so much. I try to be kind. If you treat me with kindness, I'm going to do the same. Can you tell me how old you were when you passed? Because I feel like you were kind of young. Like...
Axe.
Axe? That's an interesting response. I feel like you were like maybe 19 to 23 when you passed.
Not.
What was the first word it said? I didn't see what the first word it said. Oh, wow. Really? Oh, wow. I'm so sorry that your papa's friend Nancy. Oh, my gosh. And her husband. Holy crap. That's terrible. That's terrible. Nancy, can you confirm the age that you passed? Because I definitely believe that she was like late teen, early 20s. I don't know what the axe thing meant. That's really weird.
Maybe.
Maybe? Maybe that's how old you were? You don't remember? And we just had a 0.3 spike. Okay. That's okay if you don't remember, because I think I'm right. I just don't really know the right age. Were you alone when you passed? Oh, somebody's trying to butt in to the conversation. Who's coming forward right now? I don't understand that energy. Is really like chaotic energy, like after?
After.
After. Okay.
Correct.
Correct? After correct. Okay. Who was the person that was with you during your accident? I think it was your dad. It's an older gentleman anyway. That's who's here with me, is an older gentleman. This might be the sailor that came back. Follow us behind you. Oh no.
Follow us behind you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not planning on going anywhere today, so not going to do that. But thanks for the suggestion. What's the name of the gentleman that's with you right now?
I want to come.
You want to come? Yeah, well, you're more than welcome to come along. Can you give me what your name is, though, please, sir? I'm really confused. Hey, Ghostface, welcome. I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. I'm really confused as to why this gentleman won't give me his name. We had the name Elijah early on, but I've had that name before, and it's a child spirit that's involved in the Anna case. But all night I haven't been able to get any information about Jack and Lilly Sullivan. And every time I try, I'm just blocked. Every app won't answer. And I can't get this man's name.
Speak.
I want you to speak. I need your name, please. Now, I know earlier, when I was being threatened and everything, I told you guys I knew the name of the demon. I've had that name come across before. Starts with a G. I'm still thinking that I'm going to get that response at some point. You want the books, but I don't understand, if you're the sailor, why you would want me to read the children's book. It's very bizarre to me. And I won't be doing that during the live anyway. I've done it a couple times now and upset a spirit because I read something. So I don't want to do that. You're more than welcome to go and read them yourselves. For those of you that didn't. Run now. No, thank you. I'm not going anywhere. And if you're going to be threatening to me, then I'm going to make you leave. So for those that may not have been here earlier, the spirit asked me for the blue book. And so I have two here. This one is my ocean is blue, which for a sailor, that would make sense. And then I have Canada all year. So it's very bizarre that it's asked me a couple times now. If it's an adult spirit, that's unusual. And I still don't have your name. Can you please tell me what your name is? Please. I'm not going to hurt you if you give it to me. I just would like to know who I'm speaking with. So watch the temperatures increasing because whoever
Inferno.
it is getting mad. Oh my God. Oh my God. Literally turning into an inferno in here again. I don't know. It's very weird, the whole sailor thing, but I don't think that that this sailor spirit is a demon, but I think he wants me to think that he's mean. Oh, no account? What does that mean? Oh, no account? What? Oh my gosh. Like, again, the weird phrases that come through, and I'm supposed to just put this puzzle piece together.
You are balanced.
Well, not mentally, but thanks. I mean, if I don't laugh, everybody's just going to laugh at me, and then I'll feel like an idiot. So I got to laugh at myself first. Up. You are balanced, and then up.
Stop.
Stop. What? Dude, you are so confusing right now. I don't understand what you're trying to say to me. I really have no idea. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm so confused, Spirit. Please give me your name, or I'm going to say out loud the name of the demon, and then you're going to be screwed because I will have dominion over you. Just volunteer the name to me.
How are you, coffee?
How are you, coffee? What? Okay, well, I'm fine, and if you're offering coffee, I'll take it.
We fight the darkness.
Me too. That's amazing. Thank you. So if you're going to fight the darkness, can you help me get the name of this spirit who is blocking me from getting any of the information that I need? We're getting some energy spikes. Am I making you angry by asking for your name? I'm going to demand it again.
Yes.
Yes, I'm making you angry? Okay. Well, if I'm making you that angry, then make it 30 degrees Celsius in here again. We're all watching. You got to go up in numbers. Come a little bit closer. And then it will definitely get warmer. Okay, well, I'm just going to tell everybody what the demon's name is.
I live here.
Again, I don't know where you think you're living, but if you're going to stay here, you're going to have to help out. Stop just sitting off my cameras and actually, like, I don't know, do some housework, pay some bills. Otherwise, you can't stay here, bro. All right, so the name of the demon is Gaol, Gaol. And I definitely think that that's who's trying to mess with me tonight. I don't think
Ahead.
it's that sailor. I think he just wants me to think that he's nasty, but he comes off as funny to me and confusing. We fight the darkness ahead. Okay.
On no account.
On no account. You said that twice now. I don't know what you mean. What does that mean, on no account? He might need energy, you're right. I mean, if that's what you wanted, if that's what you meant, then sure, I'll just turn on a couple lights for you. How's that sound? Okay, now you got a boost of energy. But if the sailor is still here, and I do think you are, I would really like to know your name, sir. Oh, I totally feel so blocked right now.
I can't speak.
You can't speak. Can you type it?
Why did you come?
Well, I live here. That's why. Oh, boy.
Look closely.
At what? The temperature gauge? Can you make it go up again? Can you increase the temperature? Oh, you made the milligauss jump. Can you make it 30 degrees Celsius in here?
Evelyn.
Evelyn. That's not the sailor's name, though. That's not his name. Bro, like, why are you playing with me? Okay. Make it go up a little bit more. Well, that was down, but...
Missing.
Missing? Evelyn is missing?
I
mean,
remember. This happens.
Oh. You remember this happens? Okay. Are you having trouble with your
Trapped.
memory? Are you trapped here?
My name is Helen.
Again, another female name. Sir, that is not your name. You might be having trouble remembering. Maybe you have dementia or Alzheimer's or maybe a head injury. But I'm going to try asking about Jack and Lily again, okay? Can you tell me if their remains will be found this week? Every time, dude, I feel a complete wall. Like, I just can't access any information anymore. So maybe they have already found them? Oh, man, I don't know. It's so frustrating tonight that I can't get the answers. Why aren't you saying anything now? You were talking over top of yourself a few seconds ago. What the heck? Hello? Answer me, please.
Freedom.
It's not for you.
It's not for me? The information is not for me? Okay. I can respect that if you don't want to give me any more information on it. But, like, are you trapped and need my help? Downstairs. Okay, well, I am on the second floor. There is a downstairs, and I know that there is a female spirit downstairs. But I'd like to know the name of the gentleman, the sailor, the granddaddy that was here, that was talking to me. For some reason, I think that your name starts with an R. Can you verify that for me? Did your name start with an R? It's like Richard or Rick, maybe? Might even be Richard's son. But I definitely feel like it's part of his name. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I just felt like you backed way the heck off. Maybe I scared you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to scare you.
It's dark.
It's dark where you are, so you want more light? I gotcha. I'm going to turn on...
There's life after death.
There is. You are right. There is life after death. So I'm just going to turn on a couple more lights for you. There we go. There's life after death. Thank you for confirming that for everybody. I don't know why I scared you away. I didn't mean to, sir. None of these things can hurt you.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. I didn't scare you. Okay. I'm sorry to assume that. Silly me. Ooh. I told you, he's a weird one. He's got feisty energy, though, and it's kind of funny. Can you verify your name, please? I think I'm going to try SBI again. We're going to try SPI. Oh, wow, there was a big energy shift there. Holy. Do you have something to say quickly before I change app? Can you verify your name? Please? Tell everybody what your name is.
Do you want it?
Yes, we do. Please. You're scared?
Scared.
You don't have to be afraid, okay? I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to judge you. I just want your story, okay? So I'm going to give you a second to... I'm going to give you a second to calm down. If you don't want me to know your name, that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure I know that Richard is part of your name. I'm not trying to scare you or alarm you or anything. I just want to know more about you and if I can help you, okay? You said that you were trapped, and I can do prayers for you if that's what you want. You should ask me for that, though, okay? You can say prayers, Bible, light, angels. Well, it's 28.2 in here now. Okay, you don't want to talk now? Okay, I'm going to go back to the other app and hopefully it will work this time. Ugh. No, you did that to me the last time and then you didn't say anything, so.
You are capable.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. You are too, as I just need you to know you're very capable of interacting with us. Okay. So this time, please answer my questions, okay? Can you tell me what your name is, please, sir? I swear to God, if it disappears, I'm going to lose my mind. I feel so blocked, though. Like, I just can't get any information tonight. I mean, I did really spend a lot of time asking for protection before I started because I knew it was going to be an interesting night. So maybe they're just protecting me and not allowing me to access that information. But it's weird I can't get anything. Birdie, okay, we had that the last time I tried to get information about them. I don't know what that is supposed to mean. If it's a nickname, if it's an animal, if it's a place. It's a person. I don't know what you mean, Spirit. And it went away again. What the hell is happening? Ugh. Will Jack and Lilly Sullivan's remains be found this week? I swear if you disappear, I'm just going to have to reach out to Sean and complain if that happens, because it's never happened to me before. And all night it's been doing this. How many times have I opened and closed this app to try again? And it just doesn't want to answer. It's so frustrating. Oh, yeah, see, I said that earlier. I said I felt like something was trying to attach to me, trying to jump to me. And it just said it again. So, yeah. Please answer the questions. Like where it says listening, it should pop up with a response that you'll be able to see and it will stay on the screen. So the fact that nothing is said and it disappears has never happened, because even if it doesn't get a response, it'll say no response detected, or it will say unknown, or any number of things. Oh my God, it just fucking disappeared. You gotta be kidding me right now. Why will you answer? Okay. Okay, then I'm going to close off this again, and I'm going to go over to the SAM mode, which is EVP mode. So it has to hear the responses, and then you'll be able to see it. I want the name of the male spirit that is here.
I have many regrets.
I'm very sorry to hear that. And that might be why you're still here and trapped. But I can't judge you for anything. That's not my deal. I just want to know who you are and to help you in any way that I can. If you have a message for your loved ones, please let us know what it is. And hopefully they will have the opportunity to see this. We had temperature change and a little bit of a milligauss spike there. Are you still trying to make it go to 30? You can. I told you to. Okay? If you need more energy, you can ask me for that, okay? You say battery, power, lights, energy, draining.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. I'm sorry, I don't understand that response. I have many regrets, and then no, I didn't. That is a very big contradiction. Again, I think you might be a little confused, sir. I'm not going to keep harping on your name. I'm going to move on now. I want to know information about Jack and Lilly Sullivan that went missing May 2nd in Pictou County, Nova Scotia. I would like to know when their remains are going to be discovered. Okay. I just got an audible response for like the second time tonight, which is really weird that that's all I've been able to get. But again, it just said soon. And that's what I have been getting, is soon or unknown. So it's really bizarre. You don't have any messages to say to your family? That's fine. Anna, if you are here, honey, maybe you can help me get some more information about this gentleman. Are you here, Toots? For those of you that don't know, Anna is a little spirit who, unfortunately, she was taken from the Calgary Saddle Dome between 83 and 85 by a police officer who was an Edmonton police officer. And she is one of 15 victims. She's very much attached to me, and she doesn't ever really leave me. But through her, I've been able to piece together a couple of decades worth of information and who was involved, the amount of money that was involved in it, the horrific things that these...
Carmilla.
Mostly females, but there were a few male children as well. And a lot of them have been disposed of over by Catamount Caves near Hinton. And there's very much similarities between Anna's situation and the Jack and Lily situation. There's a backpack involved in both that have evidence that is quite significant. And so Anna was able to come through the last time and help the children come forward to give me information because they were very scared. And so I'm hoping that she can come forward and give me something. Now, the fact that I haven't caught any EVPs is just more validation that there is not a spirit that's speaking right now, because you can't hear it and neither can I. But I am going to go back to the main mode and I'm going to try with Anna. Anna, if you're here, honey, can you please give us some more information about Jack and Lily? There's so many similarities between the ages of Anna and Lily as well, that I feel like they have a connection. You're right, it was an abhorrence what happened to all of those victims. Most of them came from Alberta, but there is 2 of the victims that were from Saskatchewan, and one of them, she was like the oldest victim. Unfortunately, the police officer, Joe Brown, he had access to these children through their foster mother, and money was exchanged over this, and he had help. I don't know if the person that helped him worked at the Bowden prison or if they were a prisoner there, but they were definitely involved. But I have given Joe his prayers he asked for after he gave me so much information. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that I'm safe here. You are safe here as well, okay? You are very safe to come forward and say anything. Now, again, it didn't answer my question. So I'm just going to switch back to using GhostTube because we were able to get a lot of answers there. Okay, so Anna, I would really like you to come and help Jack and Lily give us some information, okay? I do have a feeling that they will be found this week, that their remains
What year is it?
will be found. This is 2025. Are Jack and Lily here?
Success.
Success. They can hear me? Lily, I want you to tell me about that day. What happened? I'm trying.
Channel.
I'm trying, but I'm not able to pick up a lot of information. That's why I want Anna to come and help, okay? I feel like I'm deliberately being blocked from accessing a lot more information. And I don't know why, but I do think that she has, that the mother is indigenous, and that might be why. They might be blocking me from accessing more information. So if you guys want to know everything that I was able to get about the Jack and Lily case, head over to YouTube and you'll be able to watch that live there. I just got total body chills. So somebody's entered.
Looking for me.
Yeah, I am looking for you, actually. Are you able to give me your name, please? I am covered in goosebumps, and it is 27.8 in here. Okay, it is hot. I have a little fan on that is on low. Move it? What do you...
Museum.
Whoa. Move it, museum. What? I'm really confused, Spirit. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. That's very weird to me.
Pathetic.
Oh, it's pathetic to you that I don't understand? What? That's rude.
I'm with my parents.
Okay. Thank you. I love getting those messages. You're with your parents? Okay. Who is this that I'm speaking to, please? I think I know who this is.
Fool.
You're calling me a fool? Oh, that's really rude. You're kind of being nasty. You don't want me to get more information, hey? Well, the information that I do have is pretty damaging, to say the least. Are you trying to scare me away? It's okay, you can come closer. You guys see the shift in energy there? You're going to make it warmer in here again too, aren't you?
No.
No? I don't believe you. Okay, well, my millimeter is going to go in power saving mode again. That's okay. Turn it back on. Jason?
Jason.
Thank you for that name. How can I help you, Jason? I don't know how you're related to this information. I kind of feel like you're just trying to confuse me right now, and that's not uncommon. Okay, so how about you tell me more information about the backpack? What is inside the backpack that they're going to find?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay, thank you. Can you tell me what's so important in the backpack? There's like I want to say it's like a souvenir, but I don't know what that means. It's a little type of a trinket or something.
Hers.
It's hers? You mean it's Lily's? Okay, so where did the stepdad move the backpack? You're below? Okay. Thank you for that. Where did the stepdad move the backpack to? Because I know he put it in a ditch to begin with. And then when he talked to the media, he said that he was looking at the ditches and it spooked him. So he went and moved it somewhere else. But it's not near either of the children. It's in a different location, but it's not far away. But I don't know where it is. I can't see it. I see the children. I need to know more information about the backpack. Jeremy. Okay. Is Jeremy who moved the backpack? How is that an answer to what I asked? I'm so confused.
How can we help?
Okay, well, you can help me by giving me more information on Jack and Lilly Sullivan. Now, I did Oh, really? Oh, wow. Jeremy's your dad's name. Oh. I mean, they do
Wicked.
pop by, like how people will just come by alive and leave real quick. Sometimes spirits do that too, and they just have something really quick to say. It's not always a guarantee that I'm going to be able to put those puzzle pieces together. But I don't even know what it said the last time because I wasn't paying attention. But I will say, when I was shown Lily in particular, I see her under a bunch of birch logs and debris, like sticks and dead leaves and everything. But there is a water source nearby. I just don't know how big that water source is. And there's a particular smell that's not just decomp. I think it's like swampy animal type of garbage maybe. But Jack is closer to
He told
water.
me.
He told
Large.
you large. Okay. He told you, I don't know, about the backpack. I do have a feeling that they are going to either find the
Watching.
children or they're going to find something big that leads them to there this week. I think this week is going to be a significant week for evidence. But what I would really like to know is the DNA that's on the backpack. I'm really confused what you just said. Yeah, I did.
Stop recording.
Did you hear that?
Oh no, you want me to stop recording? No. I did hear what you just said, so I'm just going to tell chat. What I heard is that there was 2 guys involved. 2. So maybe he had a friend help him move them. So that's interesting. Like I got that and then it just said, did you hear that?
It's not easy.
It's not easy for you to communicate with me. Do you need more energy? We are definitely having spikes happening and the temperature's going up again. If you need more energy, I can turn on more lights. You can use my energy, but please don't drain me significantly.
You're welcome, Barbara.
You're welcome, Barbara. I don't, that's not me. I'm not a Barbara. I'm Sherry. You can call me Riri. I don't understand that response. That's weird. Who is the man that helped Daniel? I think it's like a buddy of his. Maybe he works with this guy or did at some point. I don't understand why you're not allowing me to access that information anymore. Like, I literally feel like somebody has purposefully put in a block. So, that's interesting.
C.
Are you going to show me a picture? Okay, well then let me just change apps so that the chat can see what you're going to send, okay? Because I can't show them what's in my brain. I can only tell them. So if you can show them and me at the same time, that would be great. All right? Show me what it is you want me to see. That's interesting, though, that they're sending me messages now, but I still can't get more than soon when I ask when they're going to be found. It's just soon and unknown. But I feel something significant is going to happen this week. Okay, that's a child and bikes. That's interesting. That's what you want me to see? Is that supposed to be Jack? Like, it kind of looks like, well, the tires are bent, so maybe a junk heap. But that's literally what, like, I don't feel like it's a junk heap where they are. I think
It's
that
time
it's
to
a
leave.
popular jumping ground for, like, roadkill, though. It's time to leave. You don't want to stay here and talk to me? Please don't go. And I'm not going anywhere because this is my home. Somebody's trying to come forward right now. I don't know. Who's here? What is your name, please? This is a different energy, and I'm not really liking it, to be honest with you. I need your name, please. Watch that temperature, because I feel like it's gonna get hotter in here again. Who's coming forward? Oh, I don't like it. Whoever this is not nice at all. All right, well, I'm just going to go ahead and spray my sage and sea salt spray again because I don't like this energy. Again, I'm just going to show for those guys that are new. This is sea salt and wood sage, and so for little sessions like this, I will start with the spray to see if it affects the energy. You're trying to make it chaotic in here? Is that what you mean? Because I don't understand that. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to spray again around me. And then I'm going to wait and I'm going to see. I don't want to go and bring out the holy water and frankincense oil just yet. I might light my sage bundle, but I also might just do Palo Santo right now. Just as an added little protection, because whatever energy is here does not feel friendly to me at all. And I'm wondering if this is that demon that was here earlier, Gale. That's an interesting picture. I don't know why you are showing me mountains though, because there's no mountains right there. So I don't know the significance of those images. Can you please be a little bit more specific and show the area where the children's remains are? I know what you've shown me and I've told them, but I want you to show them what it looks like. When you type in the name of the road on Google Maps, I believe it's it starts with a G, like Garland Road or something like that. When you go into Google Maps and you type that in Pictou County, if you just pan the camera slightly to the left, you'll see a ditch that has that exact logs and debris and everything in the ditch. And so what I was shown isn't in a ditch, but it's near a little body of water. I don't know how big the body of water is. It could be just a little pond. It could be a puddle.
We're still here.
Thank you for saying that you're still here. But Lily is underneath all of that. All of that. That is a very creepy picture that you just showed me, and I really don't like that spirit. That is a zombie. And I mean, I love zombies. I love horror movies, especially zombies. But I just asked you if you could show me where the children are, and that's the image you gave me. So that's quite unsettling. To be honest with you, I'm not really happy about that. So can you please just show us a picture of the landscape where they are? Oh.
Death.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Didn't really want to hear that, but thank you for confirming that for everybody. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to light my Palo Santo here. Just because this energy is feeling really kind of icky to me. I don't feel like they have good intentions right now for me. And I did feel like something was trying to jump me and attach earlier. So I'm just going to go ahead and just smudge a little bit of this Palo Santo right around all of this. Maybe it can help clear up some of that energy. My St. Jude candle is still lit. I do have my crystals and all of my religious stuff here. My Buddhas, everything. I even have my witch's bells sitting there. You can talk. Okay, can you please give me some information then, please? I would like to know the name of the man that helped Daniel, the stepfather. Ah, thank you. So I'm working on that energy to cleanse it. So I am just going to do a couple tones again. I'm going to start with these to begin with. Watch to see if the temperature and the milligauss change when I do this. Sometimes it's effective enough to push the energies back and let the more positive ones come forward rather than the negative ones. So we're just going to see here. It's basically sound bathing and trying to make all of the energies at a even keel. Now earlier when I was doing this, it changed drastically. And the energy of name finally came forward, and the communication just totally shifted. And sometimes that is what is needed before going to the extremes of the holy water and all of that stuff. But I am going to do a little bit of my Celtic drum here too and see if that will help bring it down even lower, because I still feel like somebody is here with me. So
No, sir.
no, sir. Okay, not really sure what you mean. I'm a lady, but thank you for responding. I'm sorry, I just noticed a message earlier here. The light thing next to it, do you mean this, the plasma ball? That can give them energy, and they can also interact with it, because when you touch it, you're going to be able to see, right, where they're touching. It doesn't give them a whole lot of energy, but it gives them a little bit. And then they'll often ask me for more. They'll ask for power, for battery. Oh, looky here. Okay, so now fire is very interesting, because I do believe that there was things that were burnt. They were deliberately incinerated to get rid of evidence. But I think the biggest significance about that is there was something missed that was meant to be burnt, and it's in the backpack.
Myself.
Yourself? Okay. I don't know what that means, but thank you for giving me that message. I want to, okay, so yourself. I asked the name of the guy that helped the stepdad, and you said yourself. So can you give me your name then, please? An actual name. What is your birth given name? There is definitely still some heavy energy here. So I am going to go ahead and use my holy water. Now, in my holy water, I don't often do this, but this batch I needed to. I put about 3 drops of super concentrated frankincense oil in there. And that is usually like a last resort that I will go to. And I won't do any prayers or anything like that until the end of my sessions. And then the spirits that have asked me specifically for prayers and whatnot, I will go ahead and cross them over, because I don't want to cross over anybody that doesn't specifically ask me for it. But we're just going to see if I do this, if that will help. Phenomena. Oh. I don't know what you mean by that, but I had to do that. All right, so I'm just going to sprinkle this again, and we're going to see. Now, again, I'm going to tell you, Spirit. Oh, man, the frankincense is such a strong, musky smell. You can use my bell here to do yes and no if you'd like. You just got to touch it, okay? It's not an EMF bell or anything like that. If you have the energy to interact with my devices, you have the energy to hit that bell. And so you could also let everybody here know that you're with me by touching that, by making the milligauss jump on my millimeter, by affecting the temperature, or by giving us responses. Okay, so this here, again, is a creepy building, a big tall one. It showed us earlier a mansion, but this is showing like a rocky mountainside, it looks like, and it's shown us mountains a couple times too. And I don't know anything about Nova Scotia. I don't know what the terrain is like out there, but I don't recall seeing mountains in any of the footage that I've seen or on Google Maps. So it's confusing to me that there is a big house that was shown a couple times, and mountains and valleys a couple times. I feel like it's deliberately trying to throw me off today. Yeah.
1920s.
The fire thing for sure. There was a fire a week prior to them going missing, at a neighbor's place or something like that too. So 1920s. Interesting. I really want to know what your name is though, please. Because all you've told me is myself. And that doesn't give me any information. I want to know the name of the person that helped Daniel, the stepfather. I definitely feel like it was an accidental thing that got, like, it was a rage moment. And I firmly believe that Lilly was hit and it was quick. But Jack saw, and so he panicked. Oh, there's an owl. Okay. Okay, so I don't have a good feeling about that picture, to be honest with you. I feel kind of like you're a little bit threatening me right now, that I'm a little bit too smart about this. That's okay. If you're upset that I'm on the right track, then I know I'm doing a good job here. But I would really like for you to validate for everybody that the children are no longer living. They've been gone for a month now. The temperature changing again. Are you going to make it go up to 30 again? For those of you that weren't here earlier, I asked it to make it to go to 30 degrees, and it kept going and went up to 30.2. And then quickly it dropped again after. A missing kayaker found nearby. I definitely feel like My
name is Betty.
This is not uncommon that there's quite a few that have gone missing in that area over a longer period of time. But I don't necessarily think that they're all connected to each other. But that's really interesting that there was a kayaker. I didn't know about that. And I don't know anything about Nova Scotia. Being in Alberta, our terrains are so completely different. So I know that the mountains are going to be different there than they would be here, but that's a coastal location. And so it is very possible that there's mountains, but the fact that it's shown me mountains a few times and then a big mansion, it wasn't even just a house, mansions, that has me a little weirded out. Like maybe there's money involved. And I do know that they were struggling financially. So I don't know. I don't believe that this is related to that, though. I think that it was just a heat of the moment, got out of control situation. I missed a picture? What was it? Because it's not even recording. I haven't even been recording this because the last time I did, it told me that I could only save a couple pictures for some reason. When I have a subscription to this, so I don't understand. But I thought I saw them all. Well, I'll find out when I go and I edit it later, I guess. Hard to see. Yeah. And I don't know why it, like when I put it into landscape mode, it should... Oh, now it's going to. Oh, geez, that scared me. Okay, what is it? Okay, so that is a child in bed.
Listen.
Okay, I'm listening. You gotta be loud. Oh, shit. Just threw my glasses on the floor. Wow, that's actually really creepy. Huh. I know, they do have a newborn. Something's always bothered me about those initial interviews because the mother said that they were having a nap with the baby. But she knew what the children were wearing. She knew that they snuck out that door. She knew they took the backpack. None of that adds up. If you were asleep, how would you know what they were wearing? How would you know they had the backpack? How would you know they left out that door? So it's always bothered me about that. And I don't really know a lot about their relationship or anything, but I do think that arguments and alcohol was a lot to do with the reason why this happened. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I hope that CPS has been involved at this point, because I don't understand why they would still have custody when they lost 2 of their children and they were not looking after them. They went and they laid down. Anything could have happened to those children, right? But the fact that especially the stepfather, Daniel, was giving up so much information. I mean, I've always found it really bizarre that he would have mentioned the color of the backpack. He said it was a pink backpack, but now it's probably going to be gray because of being exposed to the elements. Well, nobody in their right mind would be thinking like that at that moment. That is really peculiar too. And torment. I don't like that response. I do not like that answer. This is kind of creepy. I don't know what you're trying to tell me with that. Is it like toxic waste that I smell in that area? I don't believe it is. Because to me, it's such a strong and vivid sense. When I was given this information, I could feel and hear the ground crunching underneath of me. But the smell was like a mixture of animal decomp and like swampiness more than anything. So I don't know what that means, but that picture looked kind of weird. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that though. They were playing outside, but we didn't know at the time. Yeah, exactly. How would you know? You know, and for them to say, well, that screen door doesn't make any noise, like that, you gave so much information without saying a lot. And to me, it just points to guilt. And then the fact that she moved away, you know, it's like, why would you leave the area where your children went missing? They're home. Why wouldn't you be out there looking every single day? You know, and it baffles me. But the information that I've been given is, it was a heat of the moment. He hit her and Jack saw. And so Jack needed to go too. He panicked after he did the first interviews talking about looking in the culverts and stuff. So he went back. He moved the backpack. But there's a piece of evidence he forgot to get rid of, and it's in that backpack. And to me, it feels like a trinket, like a souvenir of some sort. I don't know if it's a souvenir from a trip from school or what. I don't even know if it belongs to the kids. It's some type of souvenir that's important. Baron. Okay. We want to talk about the Trumps now? Like, what is happening? I'm confused. Right? I would probably never sleep. I mean, I have chronic insomnia anyway and don't sleep much, but I certainly would never leave that area. And I would not be okay with moving away until I knew for sure that my children, you know, were never going to be returned. But the whole thing is just bad. It just is bad.
Dog.
Barren land. Yeah, but you would think they would have spelt it properly if that's what they meant. I don't know. It's hard to understand sometimes. Talk. Well, I am talking so much. Okay, now that literally looks like spirits in the woods. Okay, so you finally are giving some type of information for you guys to see, but I really want you to show me exactly what you showed me. I want you to show them the ground with the big long birch tree logs and all of the foliage. Like there's crunchy brown leaves and orange leaves, and some of them are considerable size, so there must be like bigger trees in that area, not just pine and spruce and stuff, but there's lots of birch trees in particular. But Lily is under a bunch of that. And unless you are looking, you're not going to see it, because it just looks like a bunch of deadfall that somebody just gathered up and threw there. And like I said, for those that are new, just popping in, when you go on to Google Maps and you type in the Garland Road, or whatever the heck the name of that road is, if you just pan the camera slightly to the left, you will see a ditch with that stuff sitting in the ditch. That's what I see, but she's not in a ditch. But there is some type of body of water nearby her. I just don't know if it's just a puddle, if it's a pond, a stream, a river.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you. I try to be nice. If you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. We have to have some kind of trust and respect here, okay? As far as Jack, he's closer to water, and some of him might be in the water. But I think where he's concerned in particular, that his body was moved a little bit from its original spot, but I think that was more like wildlife doing that. But they're not together, and the backpack isn't with them either, but they are relatively in the same area. But yeah, I don't get a lot more information than that. And it's so bizarre that I've been so blocked tonight in particular. It's very frustrating to me. I'm going to try SBI again, because it honestly is such an amazing app. It's really frustrating to me that it will not work tonight. I've never had this issue. And if you go back and you look at my other videos, you'll be able to see what SBI truly can do. It gives you the validation of everything I hear and see. It will tell you. But for some reason tonight it doesn't want to work. Oh, we definitely had a spike there. It was 0.5. Okay, so now this mode here is the main mode, and it is called the listen mode, and it basically works like an AI. You push the button down to ask the question, you'll be able to see it, and then they will answer.
Norway.
Okay, you keep telling me about that. So just, can you validate that you want me to do a remote viewing? Because I think that's what you keep trying to tell me today, is to do a remote viewing. So anyway, you hold it down, you ask, you'll be able to see it, and then it will say listening, and it should give you the response, and you'll be able to see it and hear it. However, tonight it doesn't want to do that. It just disappears entirely. And then we have this mode, which is SAM mode, and it is just EVP. So
beware of the dark.
It works just like a digital voice recorder. You have to have them talk for you to be able to see it. Beware of the dark. Okay. Thank you so much for that. So we're going to try this again. Can you verify that the children's remains will be found this week? So you can see that it says listening right there. It should pop up with an answer, whether it says no response detected. Oh my God, it went away again. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Why are you doing this?
Where are my ashes?
Oh, I am so sorry. I don't know, hun. I don't know where your ashes are. Oh, yeah, I hate that. Okay. Can you please tell me if Jack and Lilly Sullivan's remains will be found this week? I swear to God, you better answer. It never goes away. There's always a response. And it went away again. Okay, so, okay. This app was created by the paranormal investigator / psychic medium, Sean Austin. And so I am going to reach out to him and let him know I'm having major issues with his app today, because it's never done this. And in fact, I will just show you what happens. I'm just going to turn my millimeter back on here for a second. But I'll show you what happens when I close these sessions, okay? And we go over here to the little file. Oh, I'm zoomed in way too much. Sorry, guys. So when you go over here into the file folder, I'll just go back and show you. This file folder here, And it gives all the logs of when I've used it, okay? So today, every single one of these is not working. It's not answering. But my last sessions, this is how it's supposed to work. You ask a question, and it answers you, and you will be able to see it. So for some reason today, it does not want to work at all. So I would like some more information on Jack and Lilly Sullivan from Pictou County, Nova Scotia. It says listening, but it should have the response, and it just keeps disappearing and not answering my questions anytime I specifically ask about them. The ashes, I'm not really sure what that message was about. Like I said, sometimes they just come through enough to say one thing and then they leave. So I'm not really sure what it meant about the ashes. And you once lived here? That's amazing. I didn't know that so many people knew about Camrose. So I'm just going to put my millimeter back up here. 28 degrees Celsius in here. It is warm. And it did it again, for crying out loud. Okay, I'm going to just stop trying with SPI tonight, and I'm just going to go back to using Ghost Tube. We're just going to go back to Ghost Tube. Oh, I'm so frustrated that it's not working tonight. I feel completely blocked anytime I try to get more information. And the apps are blocking me at the same point. It's so frustrating. Ugh. You're from Nova Scotia? Oh, wow. Pictou. Okay, I keep calling it Pictou. I'm half French, so maybe that's why. Blood. Okay, blood. I know that there is that DNA evidence on that backpack, but can you give me information about the souvenir that is important in that backpack? Hello from Ontario. I don't really speak a lot of French. I know more Spanish than I do French, which is weird as a French Irishman to say from Canada. But bonjour. I haven't been feeling well, and I was really nervous to come and do this live tonight in particular. And so before I started, I did extra protection measures.
I am Ambrose.
Okay, thank you. It's nice to meet you, Ambrose. That's a very unique name. Can you tell me when you died? That is a first. I've never had that name before. Welcome from Newfoundland. My parents are on their way to Newfoundland as we speak, on vacation for the month.
You are annoying.
I'm annoying? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be.
Don't leave me.
Okay, there's two, and don't leave. I'm not going anywhere, okay? This is my apartment, okay? I'm sorry if I'm being annoying. Oh, gosh. They can definitely be family members, yeah. And just like how you guys can, pop by alive and not say anything, or you have one thing to say and then you move along, spirits will do that too. And messages might be for somebody that was in the live, that will be in the live. Basically, when you have abilities, it's like a lighthouse, okay? So as soon as I'm open, the light goes on like this, and all the spirits go, hey, I've got something to say, blah, blah, blah. And some of them don't make any sense, and yet I have to try to put the pieces together. So when I get certain messages on here, I have to try to use my intuition and see if it fits for the questions I've asked. You agree? Oh, okay. Thank you for validating that for everybody. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Tuning in. Yeah. Okay, so I just got an interesting little image from Spirit. I don't know what that means. Maybe you meant like about Lily because it's a flower, but it could be a location, and I'm not familiar with Nova Scotia, so maybe somebody in the chat would know. Change? I'm good wearing shorts and a tank top. It's really hot in here, but thanks for the offer. So they gave me a flower, And I believe it's a forget-me-not. So I don't know
Are you
if
sick?
there's a place in Nova Scotia that's called that, or if you guys have those flowers, or I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. It's really weird sometimes when they do that, like, out of nowhere. You know, or if you guys are wondering, this is a cigarette because they asked me earlier tonight for an offering. So
Malachus.
Malachus, no, malicious is how that's pronounced, but that's weird that you pronounced it like that. I've never heard it pronounced Malachus before, so that was really weird. Oh, really? You do have them? Oh, that's really cool. That's actually really cool that that can be validated. Malicious. So I don't know why you said it like that, pronounced it like that. Malachus, that's really weird. Maybe it's a name? So weird. I don't know. Like sometimes... Not very? You're not very malicious? Is that what you mean? I don't know. It's hard to put the puzzle pieces together when you give me just random words. I literally just posted to my story earlier today about how it's really weird when Spirit just throws out random phrases and you're just like, that doesn't answer what I asked, but okay. Sarah? Okay, thank you for that.
Sarah.
Maybe there's somebody in the chat that knows a Sarah. Do you have something to say to your loved ones? I don't know why I'm so blocked every time I try to tune in more on Jack and Lily. Acquaintance, there's an acquaintance. Okay. Thank you. So your name is Sarah? Oh, there you go. Maybe it's for you. So Spirit, there is someone named Sarah who's listening if you have a message for them. Look at my...
Be quiet.
Okay.
Wicked.
You're wicked? Or she's wicked? Is Sarah wicked? Like, woohoo, she rocks. Is that what you mean? I'm not really sure, because you said malicious earlier, but you pronounced it weird, so... I don't know. Weird. I know, right? Spirit is being so sassy. So sassy. Oh, a knight who, while trying to collect flowers for his beloved... Oh, wow. Really? Holy. That's interesting.
Take note.
Really?
Trust
That's
me.
so cool. Take note, it said, and trust you. Okay. Okay. Do you feel better talking to me, Spirit? Wow. Okay, I just got total goosebumps. I'm going to see if you guys can see it. Again, can you see the goosebumps on my arm? Like, I got goosebumps from head to toe when I asked that question. Head to toe. Okay. Do you like talking to me? Because I like talking to you guys. Mother? Oh, are you someone's mom? Are you Sarah's mom? I don't think so. That doesn't feel right. Who's mom? I'm a mom. I'm a grandma. I'm confused. Somebody. I'm so confused. I don't understand what... I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Okay, you're a mom? Okay. You just texted your mom? See? Cool. Aw, really? Aw.
Take note.
You told me to take note already. Okay, well, we're all listening. You have something really important. Yeah? You have something really important to say. Okay. Go ahead. If you come closer to me, I might actually be able to hear you, okay? No. No, don't turn it off. No, just in the middle of a spike too. Don't turn it off. Ah! Okay, hang on. I'm going to turn this back on.
We're all around you.
Okay, well, thank you for verifying that. Can one of you come forward and answer this question for me, please? Who is it that I'm speaking to right now? This is not the same energy that I was just talking to. Who is this, please? Whoa, okay. They're good at energy drain too, so I'm just gonna take a seat for a second here as my legs are super wobbly. Okay, so you can see that. Somebody had asked earlier about my drum. I got it off of Temu. In fact, a lot of my apartment, about 90% is Temu, and that includes clothing and everything. So I'm just going to put the light here so that you guys can just see. This is just a simple Celtic drum. And the back of it has the tree of life on it. And so sometimes it's beneficial to push negative energies back and change the direction. Whoever's here has a weird energy. I don't really know if it's like they're nervous or if they're just like a chaotic, like maybe they've got some mental instability or something. It just feels really weird to me, this energy. I am trying to be hopeful. You are right. Thank you. Sometimes it's chaotic. Maybe I can help you with that if I just
This is my place.
Oh. Well, that's news to me because I've been living here for 7 years. So, might have to do something about that. So I'm just going to play a couple of beats on the drum here, and I'm going to see if I can switch up this really weird energy that's happening.
Stay with me.
Oh, you want me to stay? Okay. I wasn't planning on going anywhere, so you can see that there's just a jump in energy there, so I was able to do something, so I'm going to do a couple more. I'm actually going to grab my Tibetan chimes. Father? Are you looking for your father? So I'm just going to play a couple of tones from my Tibetan chimes here too. Okay, I just felt a big shift there. So whatever that was, I'm not feeling it anymore, thankfully. But I am going to go ahead and spray some more of my sea salt and wood sage. So every time I do this, for people that haven't seen it before, I'm just going to show you. It's sea salt and wood sage spray.
Interrupting.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Kind of rude, if I'm being honest. I thought you had something to say. You told me to stop interrupting. Who is this, please? I would like to know your name. I still can't get any more information on Jack and Lily. I keep trying. And I literally feel like I'm being pushed back.
They did spells.
Did they? Who is they? See, like, I'm not 100% sure if the mother is, like, indigenous, but I feel like that's why I'm blocked, that there's some kind of protection. Maybe it's on the land, maybe that's native land, and maybe that's why I can't get any more information. I don't really know anything about that. Oh, is she? Okay, so that makes me feel good that I'm on the right track there. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe her family has put in a block for me, but it could also be the land.
Stay with me.
I'm staying here. I'm staying here, hon. Okay? I'm staying here. But I would really like to know who this is that's talking to me right now, because it does not feel like the same energy anymore. And I can't get more than that either. I don't know if this is a male or female, or... But it makes me feel uncomfortable. And so... I want to know what your name is, please. Not right now. It doesn't seem like a good energy. It seems like it's shady at best. I wouldn't necessarily say evil, but like deliberately hiding information. Give it to you. What do you want me to give to you? Bottom?
Bottom.
I ain't giving you my bottom. Are you crazy? What the heck? Pardon? Okay, keep going. I'm sorry. What is happening? Yay. What the heck? This is weird. I don't know, but this energy doesn't necessarily seem like nasty or anything, not malevolent. Just, doesn't want me being intrusive, I guess. Doesn't want me loitering around inside their thoughts. But I want to know if they'll give me a name, because as soon as I have a name, I'll be able to pick up more information. I definitely am leaning more towards it being a male energy, though. Sir, it's okay. I'm not here to judge you for anything. Okay? I'm here to hear your messages and to try to help you. You can use a little bit more of my energy, but please don't fully drain me. There's something with his hand. Somehow, like, maybe it was arthritis or something. It feels like contorted. Visit? Are you coming to visit me? It feels older, like 80-ish. And like they passed probably a good 50 years ago. Like fairly recent, but not. There's some type of physical, either it's like a malformed hand or like an arthritic thing, because his hand is weird to me. But it's significant enough that I picked up on it. Keep going. I'm trying to pick up on your name.
Stay with me.
Again, I am staying here. Do you need some help with energy? You can ask me for power. You can ask me for battery, for energy. I think that you might need a little bit of a boost. I think you do. Shoot, that's not the button I wanted to press. My lights are flashing. It's not the button I wanted to press. So let's do that one instead. I feel like you don't have a lot of energy to talk to me. But I'm going to give you a little... Oh, you're going to threaten? Oh,
Threatening.
Shit. Don't threaten me. That's not okay. No. Are you upset that I'm trying to get some information? Betty Ambrose? I don't know. This definitely feels like a masculine energy. Kind of a grumpy guy, to be honest with you, but not...
Sinister.
Oh, you're saying that he's sinister and threatening? Well, I wasn't really thinking that, but okay. That's good to know. I thought he was just kind of grumpy. How did he hurt his hand? Maybe that's why he's so grumpy. Okay, I'm getting some spikes here of energy. Are you trying to come forward? It's okay. You can come forward. None of these things can hurt you. Gosh, dang it. Don't go into power saving mode right now. Ah, so annoying. I don't know what you meant by sinister, if you want me to believe that you were nasty, but...
I know.
You know? Okay. What happened to your hand, sir? Oh, I just got a name. I just got your name. Your name is Philip. Right? How'd you hurt your arm, Philip? Ooh, military. Military. I think this was a wound that he got in the military. Can you confirm that to the chat, please? I think you were in the army.
Can you see me?
No, I can't.
Come over here.
Come over where? Where do you want
It's
me?
hiding.
It's hiding? The fuck? What is it?
Unfortunate.
Yeah, you're right. It is unfortunate. What is it? Now I feel like I gotta sing that song. It is it. Oh, no.
Escape.
No, thank you. I don't want to. That's also a good song. The Pina Colada song. I don't want to play that right now. But now it's going to be stuck in my head forever, thanks. Yeah. My days, right? Like, what is actually happening here? So, Philip, can you...
Where am I?
I don't know. I don't know, sir. Can you just confirm that you were in the army and that your arm, I believe it's your
Sinful.
left, was a result of the being in the army? Sinful. Okay. Don't know what you mean. Weird. No. There's no reason to be scared. If you are feeling even the littlest of ways, if you don't have access
My
to
lungs
sage,
collapsed.
how come? And my lungs collapse. Oh gosh. Okay. I'll get back to you in a second, Spirit. If you're feeling a little scared or whatever, just to make yourself feel better, you don't even have to have sage or anything fancy like that. You can just go and boil a cup of water and add about a 1/4 cup of salt to that, and you can just put that in a spray bottle when it's cooled down and just spritz it around. You can even grab a sprig of rosemary and just quickly light it and let it smolder a little bit, like blow out the flame and then just let it smudge. Aggressive. Okay, so you're trying to prevent me from getting too much information. Your lungs collapsed. Is that how you passed? Even Epsom salt, having an Epsom salt soak can help you if you're feeling a little scared. But I did do extra protection measures before, and I will do more after the live. But if anybody has any issues, feel free to reach out to me, DM me, and I'll give you some more tips. Confusion. Okay, so I did pick up on that you are a little bit confused.
Behind you.
Behind me? The fuck? There's nobody behind me, just so you guys all know. I live alone, so that's concerning. I don't feel anybody here with me right now, but I definitely feel like this guy is grumpy.
Smith.
Like, he was a grumpy guy, but I don't know if it's because that's just his demeanor or if it's because he was injured. Smith. Okay, thank you for giving me your name. Philip Smith, correct? And I think that you were kind of high up in the army, too. I don't know the rankings, but I definitely know that you were kind of important, right? I just want to check my battery level on here. Okay, good. 61 and 89 on
Thanks.
Spirit Talker. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for allowing me to get that information. That's... Oh. Interesting. So I just got a name, Margaret. Is that your wife? Do you have a message for somebody named Margaret? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I feel like whatever happened to his hand that is all deformed, it happened like a long time before he passed, and he was always in pain about it. Maybe that's why he's so grumpy, but there's definitely importance to the military with him. So I don't know if he died from that or what, but it's interesting that he said his lungs collapsed after saying escape. So I don't know if he escaped the military, if he escaped being held captive. I don't know. Philip Eldon Smith, born 15th October 34, former U.S. Air Force fighter. Oh my goodness. Thank you for doing that research. This is what I love about you guys, is that when information comes in, you guys will go and find it and validate it. So thank you so much. That's fantastic. Love that. Okay, so Philip, you were in the Air Force? Oh. Yo.
Watch out for evil.
Thank you for that warning. I'm definitely always on the lookout for that. I appreciate that. Wow. So I think you figured out how to do the energy drain thing too, because I'm definitely feeling it. Do you need more energy? Like, we have almost full bars here, so that's interesting. But I feel like whoever this is definitely figured out how to take my energy. So I would be surprised if this doesn't turn off again right away, the millimeter. And something weird's happening with my plasma ball too. It's just going off in that one section and only there, when normally it's going everywhere. Are you trying to figure out how to do this too? If you just come over and you touch it, it'll move around. See how it's all moving around now? That's what it's supposed to do. So the fact it was only having one of those little arms moving is really interesting. It's okay. I don't mind if you want to take energy from these devices. They're not going to harm you. It's just I would prefer that you took them from the devices and not from me. So I don't know why I can't focus on there, but it says 28.6 in here. It's hot. It's hot. So, Spirit, I know that you're struggling to talk to me right now. But I need to know what you meant with the name Margaret. Oh, really? Your grandmother? Really? Interesting. Yeah, because I definitely got the name, and I don't know what it's supposed to mean, or who it's from, or who it's for. Monk? What? Wow, okay, that's friggin' interesting. That could be a name. It could be, a priest person type thing. Monk fruit. I don't know what you mean. Could you give me more information on that? Weird. Weird. Bro, I don't understand some of these messages. Like, I'm just supposed to randomly take this stuff and throw it together and to mean something. What I really wanted to know about was Jack and Lily, and nobody wants to offer me up any more information on that. And I find that very odd, but I think that there's something very much indigenous that's the reason why I can't access it.
My neck.
My back? You want to do that song now? I don't know what you mean. Monk and my neck. Yo, I have no idea what you mean. Anybody in the chat know? Like, good song, but I don't think that's what you meant, sir. Ma'am, I don't know who it is I'm talking to right now, so. Journey into Darkness. See, it's turning off again. Oh, wow, really? Oh, that's cool. Right? Like, oh, gosh. We were executed?
We were executed.
Holy hell. Okay. I'm really sorry to hear that. So you were executed in the military? Because, I mean, like you said, threatening, sinister, escape, my lungs collapsed. Aggressive, Smith, thanks. Watch out for evil, monk, my neck. We were executed. So if I'm getting this right, you died. You were executed? Like, bro, that's not what I felt, though. I don't necessarily know that you died while in the military, but I definitely don't think you were executed, so maybe this is somebody else trying to come through. I don't know. Shot down over communist China. Oh. Well, excuse me. See, this is why research is so amazing. So, was shot down over communist China and captured. Captain Smith was imprisoned for 7 years, one of only 2 American officers held as POWs. Okay. Wow.
Negative.
Wow. Negative? Okay, well then you tell it then. You tell me your story, please, because sir, I'm really confused. You were executed, you were shot down? Maybe that's the brain confusion thing. I don't know, but it's weird. And we're getting some spikes here and some temperature changes. Can you give me more information about how you passed? Huh. Well, there was another energy shift, so I don't know if he left or if somebody else did. But there was definitely a shift in energy just then. I'm sorry if I'm upsetting you by asking these questions. I just really would like to know more information so I can help you. And, maybe help your loved ones that are still here. I don't know. It's bizarre. It's a weird energy shift, so I don't know what's happening. If you're getting angry with me, is that what it is that I'm feeling? But I'm just gonna go ahead and light up my sage again because I feel like it's necessary. So we are gonna do that. And we're just gonna smudge a little bit. Come on, light. Don't do that. Now, I did one live where it wouldn't let me light my St. Jude candle. And then it just went out again. My freaking sage just went out.
Little girl.
Little girl. Who's the little girl? Is that Lily? Because I would really like to talk to Jack and Lily. Why won't you light my sage? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Just smudge a little bit. See if I can't get whoever this is to come and be a little nicer. Who is the little girl? Can I have their name? I know it's not Anna. Is this Lily trying to come forward? Oh, I don't like what I'm feeling right now. I feel like panicky. It's okay. Whoever this is.
The land.
The land? Okay. Okay, thank you. So, the land has Native protection. Can you verify that for me, please? I feel like that's why I'm being blocked. It has something to do with the indigenous in that area. So I don't know if it is that particular land, because a lot of that land that has water on it is usually sacred. And maybe that's why I'm blocked from getting any more information. But I literally feel like pushback. Every time I try to tap in, I feel pushback. Like, no, you're not allowed to get that information. So I don't know which app, because I'm using a few of them. And I've been changing them up all night. So Spirit Talker I have in airplane mode, and all it is a database of words. There's no sentences, there's no question marks or anything like that. It's literally just words. And so whenever you get messages that are more than just a word, that is spirit that is answering. When there's questions, that's spirit that's answering. And I have no way of inputting anything. This is just a pre-built database, kind of like a dictionary of just random words. And sometimes the things that come across it are completely just out of nowhere. And I don't know why it would even be in a database. And so that to me is even more proof. When things like thumb screw come across, like I didn't even know that was a word, thumb screw. It's just weird and random, and why would it be in a paranormal app? And so that just kind of validates to me that it was paranormal. Ghost Tube basically does the same thing. It has a database. The one thing about Ghost Tube is that you can add more words to the dictionary. I haven't, because I want it to be a real response. I want them to tell me what they have to say. The Mel meter, this was designed by a father whose daughter died, and her name was Melanie, and so he named it the Mel meter. And this just shows you the EMF changes in milligauss, and then the temperature change. And so right now it's 28.7 degrees Celsius in my apartment. I was using a couple different apps, and I think there's not much coming through on this one anymore. Beautiful. Thank you, Alice. You're beautiful. Thank you so much. I love those messages. So I'm going to try for the last time tonight to do SPI, which is Spirit Phone Innovations. It was made by paranormal investigator who is also a psychic medium, and his name is Sean Austin. It's only available for iOS right now, and so it has a couple different things, it can do. This is the listen mode, which is basically an AI model. You hold this down to record what you're saying. You'll be able to read it on the screen, and then it will say listening, and it's supposed to give you the response. For some reason tonight, it will not work at all. The SAM mode here is EVP mode. So you tap it to begin, and then it has to pick up the audible responses. And then on this side here is a map that will show you haunted hotspots in your local area. So there's lots that it can do, but again, there's no way for me to input anything on these apps. But I'm going to try again about Jack and Lily. Spirit, can you please confirm that Jack and Lily's remains will be found this week? Now it says listening, and where it says listening will be the response, is what's supposed to happen. And I will go back and I will show you guys again how it's normally supposed to look. But all night, instead of giving me a response, like saying no response detected, it just doesn't give me anything. And that is bizarre. And it's happened all night. See, it did it again. It disappeared. So now I'm going to close this session, and I'm going to show you what it's supposed to look like. So if you go to the folder, that's where all the saved chats are. All of these ones are from today. And every single one of them has been the exact same. I ask a question, and it just doesn't even try to respond.
I had a long life.
Oh, wow. Thank you for that. You had a long life. So this is what my last session was like. This is how it's supposed to go. You ask a question, and it gives you the answer. But tonight, it absolutely refuses to even give me anything. So sometimes when it says, it'll say no response detected or unknown. It should always say something though. But tonight, it absolutely does not want to say anything. And so all of those times I've tried, I'm going to give it one last go, and then I'm going to switch back to a different app, maybe to Seer, where we can get pictures again. I want to know if Jack and Lilly Sullivan from Pictou County, Nova Scotia, will be found this week. Please answer. Please answer. But I know I'm not going to get one. I heard it in my head. And again, it was validated. They don't want me getting more information. Ugh. Gosh. Okay, now we have another name. Caroline. Okay, thank you. I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. I'm going to turn back the millimeter on. Unfortunately, it goes into power saving mode often to protect the battery, obviously, but it's annoying. So I'm going to just hop right out of there, and I'm going to go back into Seer, and hopefully we can get a photo. I really want them to show you what they showed me, but... Oh, that was quick. Okay. Oh, and it's a girl. It's a little girl. Thank you so much for giving me. Now, that girl looks indigenous to me. If not, maybe even Asian. What do you guys think? And it kind of looks like a... Whoops, shoot. It looks like buildings in the background, maybe. That's really interesting that that's what it decided to give. Can you please show everybody watching the image that you showed me where Lily is underneath of those birch trees and all of the leaves and other debris? It's like deadfall, but it looks like somebody was piling up these logs in that area. But it would be beneficial if everybody could see what you showed me. Can you show us that picture? We'll see if they're able to. Yeah, exactly. And like when they showed me and I was there, like I could feel the ground underneath me and hear it and feel it crunching in the dried leaves. I could also smell, but to me, it smelled more like roadkill mixed with like swampy smell, not decomp. But yeah, Lily in particular is underneath a bunch of things, is what they showed me. A bunch of fallen logs and, you know, all that deadfall cleanup type of stuff. But I don't know what the terrain is like in that area. I don't know if there's birch trees there, but that's what I was shown. And when I looked on Google Maps at that Garland Road or whatever, the first image that I saw, I just panned the camera slightly to the left, and in a ditch, that's exactly what I saw. And I know she's not in a ditch, but it looks just like that captured on Google Maps. But it's like northeast of the property, northeast of their trailer. And there is water, but I don't know the size of the body of water. So it could be just a little puddle. It could be a river. I don't know. But that's what I was shown. And then I can't get any further than that. Every time I try to get more information, I'm just completely stunted. And it's like an Etch-a-Sketch has just been erased. And I'm trying to find one little thing to hold on to. Trapped. Again, heart and trapped. Okay. Well, her body is trapped underneath of all that stuff, so I guess that kind of makes sense, but I'm not sure that's what you meant. That's just my interpretation of it, but it would be really good if you could give us a picture. Show me the backpack. Show me the souvenir that's in the backpack that's significant, because I want to know what it is. I don't understand why you want me to focus so much on the fact that there's a souvenir inside this. I know that there's DNA evidence on it. Oh, gross. Oh, God.
Ecstasy.
Oh, no. No. Oh, see, there's the big mansion friggin' house thing again. Only this one looks straight out of a horror film. Is there an abandoned property nearby? I don't understand what this is supposed to mean. Like, when you show the the mountains and you show these big houses, I'm so confused because I don't know anything about Nova Scotia enough to know if that's a thing. Logging area, okay. See, that's what I mean. Like, those, they look like they were deadfall or somebody chopped them, but then set them and stacked them neatly. But there's also just natural deadfall, broken twigs, and lots of decaying leaves of varying ages. Some of them are quite big leaves, though. And they're not like typical pine or birch. You know, I don't know. It's just... It is a very wooded area. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that there's, like, I don't know why it shows me the mountains. Like, tonight it just keeps showing mountains and these big houses. So I don't know what that means, because they lived in a trailer. That wasn't a big mansion. And all the images that I saw, I didn't see one single hill. So I'm so confused when it comes to that. And I would really like information on the second person. I don't know how they're involved, but they are involved. Another male. So I don't know if he moved evidence or if he helped move bodies or what. But I know some things were burnt. The backpack was moved from its original spot. That's how he knew it was discolored and told the police that. And there is DNA evidence on the backpack. I think it's small and like muddied around it though, so I don't know if it's going to be a viable sample. But there's something in the backpack that they want me to focus on, some type of souvenir.
Noises.
Okay, well, if you can make a noise, can you actually repeat this sound for me? Can you do that? It's okay if you can't. I don't know. The energy that was here isn't here now. As soon as I got that last picture, the energy just kind of went away. So I don't know. Maybe they only had enough to give me the image. But I feel like there's something really important about what's going to be found in the backpack itself. And I don't know why it matters so much, but maybe he put something in there on purpose. Large house structure on a hill. Okay, well, maybe that's, maybe there is a structure that they're by, but I know I can't see that. I literally see Lily underneath all those logs and everything, and then Jack is not in the same position he originally was put in, and I think it's like maybe coyotes or something have moved him a little bit, but at least part of him is touching water. But again, I don't know the size of the water. It could just be a little puddle, but I feel like he's closer to the water than she is. They're not side by side. They are in the same areas, like the same general area. And the backpack's also in the same general area, but they're not all together. And the backpack was definitely moved from its original spot. But there's definitely, something was burnt. I don't know what, but there was something of significance that's evidence that was burnt. And I don't think it was burnt on their property. I think it was burnt a few miles away because they thought that it wouldn't be suspicious, you know? Like, it's just, yeah. I'm still here. Can you show everybody the picture of what the area looks like where the children are? I know that you said it's dark, and I agree. It is really in a, not in necessarily a dark place, but there is a lot of shade, and it's not in an area that people would be frequenting. Like, it just seems like it's like a roadkill dump-off spot. Doreen. Okay, thank you. Maybe there's somebody that knows a Doreen. I'm not sure. Are you able to give me another picture? If you need more energy, you can ask me, okay? Whoop, I'm just going to give you a little bit more light. How about that? Does that help you a little bit? So I have these solar flashlights. They charge using solar or using USB. And it gives them quite a lot of energy boost. Oh my goodness. What on earth is that? That looks like a witch in a circle. This could actually be the native thing. Are you telling me that that area is sacred? I don't understand. Oh gosh, that makes me feel really icky though. To be honest with you, I don't really like that. The fact that they were in the middle of the circle. So, I don't know.
Death.
Oh, death. Okay. Is that land sacred? Oh, friggin' millimeter. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It is the indigenous thing, and I think that's why I can't get any more information. I'm just getting a little too close to information they don't want me to have, I guess. And I don't want to keep pushing and end up getting, you know, attacked for that. So I just got a big wave of anxiety too. So I think I'm going to stop inquiring. Oh, they really? They're from two separate reserves. See, I didn't know any of that. I suspected that the mother might have had indigenous roots, but I wasn't positive on it. So thank you for giving me that. I did give them an offering. They asked for an offering earlier tonight, and I gave them tobacco here. And then they asked me if I wanted it, and then I never did get around to lighting one. So I am going to do that now. Spirit, I know that I can't do a lot for you from this side, but if you want me to back off from accessing that information anymore, I will. I will respect you for that. I was just honestly trying to help find them so that their families could have some peace. I do feel like something significant is going to be found this week. I just don't necessarily know if it's going to be their remains.
Adam.
Thank you for that. But there is going to be some headway this week, I feel. See, there's another valley, and then there's something like a person in the middle of it. And again, it looks like somebody in robes, like a witch type. And I definitely am going to heed these as warnings right now because, you know, yeah, I have my witch bells right here, you know. But when it comes to the indigenous, it's really hard when you piss off those
Olivia.
spirits. It's really hard to deal with them. And it took me 8 months to get rid of the last attachment I had from getting too close to missing, murdered, and indigenous women information. That's I still have yet to go there, but there's a campground that's nearby where I am, and there's bodies there. And when I started getting all of that information, I started having an attachment here. And it took 8 months for my shaman friend to actually rid me of that energy. So I don't want to keep pushing in this case. I think the information that I got was good enough and it was validated. And so I think this is probably a good spot for me to end the live. I am feeling a lot of energy drain right now, I will say. And I am just going to turn this on for a couple more minutes here before I sign off. Because I just want... I wanted to actually turn this back. Prove? You're going to prove? Okay. Okay, please do that, okay? Because I really want everybody here to understand the messages that I get, the images that I get. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn Ghost Tube back on. Because I feel like I need to, for a couple minutes here, let you say your piece. So can you please validate that that land is protected and you don't want me accessing any more of that information? Yeah, I'm right. So I'm not going to keep trying to seek more information about Jack and Lily. Because I think the information that I have is good enough. Oh, shit.
Brazen bull.
Okay, there we go. So that's the native. That's the native right there, you guys. So for all you skeptics out there, Brazen Bull is the one I was just talking to you about. I got that information, and I was, I ended up having an elemental attachment because it all happened on sacred ground. And I was accessing too much information, and Brazen Bull comes forward every single time. So there we go. And if you want, you can go back and look at those videos on YouTube. You can pull up some of the snippets on TikTok as well. But that just gave me all the validation I needed. So I'm not going to continue with the Jack and Lily anymore. We're just going to move right along. So if that spirit that's a sailor is still around.
Bang.
Bang. Oh, shoot. No. No. That's a threat. Okay, cool. Thanks. Not really interested in that. Thank you very much. Okay. Good place to stop this right here. Really hate to do it like this, but once I start getting threatened like that, it's just time to go. Make a bang like a noise. I mean, I hope that's what they meant.
I'm not from here.
Well, yeah, I know you're not from here. Maybe you can tell me where you're from then. Can you do that? Can you tell us where you're from? Like, I'm really nervous now. There's another boy missing from Nova Scotia named Dylan. Really?
There's 4.
Horses.
Oh, no. 4. There's 4 victims? Horses. Well, again, Native American. Not really surprised by that. Wow, I didn't know about the other ones missing. I know that there's been a lot of children going missing all over Canada. Just this last month, there's been a lot. But for the person that asked where Jack and Lily are, I've been asking all night, and it will not give me any more information, and it
There's
just keeps
5
threatening.
of us.
Shovel, you said there's more, and then you said there's 5 of us. Mother again. Okay. That's very interesting. Well, if there's 5 of you, can you give me your names? I'm just going to give you a few more minutes, okay? Because I feel like you are trying to attach me in my back right now. My back is actually throbbing really badly right here. And I'm not liking that. So I don't give you permission to hurt me or anybody that's listening and watching. And we just got a spike there. You're making it warmer in here now too, huh?
Are you frightened?
No, I'm not. I'm not frightened. I'm not frightened. I'm just hurting. I'm not well these days, and so it doesn't take much for my energy to go, and you've definitely drained me a lot today. But I don't want you to hurt me or anybody else, okay? I have to sit because I feel like I'm going to fall if I don't. The pain is getting really bad in my back. I need you to back up for me. I'm going to grab my spray. And
Pathetic.
Pathetic? I'm sorry you feel that way. So, again, this is my sea salt and wood sage. Come back. Well, I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere, but I am going to push your energy back. So, I just did that. I'm also going to take my holy water again. This has about 3 drops of, well, I wouldn't suggest that you drink this stuff, but you can if you'd like. It's just not going to go down very well. So anyway, my holy water, you can watch the energy changing already, has about 3 drops of very highly concentrated frankincense oil in there. And so that will help to cleanse the energy almost immediately. Holy water is generally used for the nasty demon type energy, but the frankincense mixed in there will just kind of clear up all the negative crap. I am going to grab my drum again. I'm going to use the Celtic drum tonight, and I'm just going to do a couple tones. Then I'm going to do some chimes as well, probably my Tibetan ones. Just see if I can change this energy just a little bit.
Come on.
Are you among us right now? Can you tell me what your names are? Because you have said that there's many of you, and then you said that there's 5. I'd like to have some names if you can do that for me. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my Tibetan chimes here, and I'm just going to do a couple of sound bathing sweeps here. And we're going to see if I can change this energy, because I don't like the way that you're making my body feel right now.
I want 1.
You want 1? What would you like? What would you like? More tones? Is that what you're looking for? I got my singing bowl here. Is that what you want? I mean, we can try it.
No energy.
You have no energy. That's what you want. Okay. Gotcha. I'm going to turn on some lights, okay?
Fell.
You fell? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's your name, please? I'm just going to grab my wand light here, and I'm going to turn it on. And I kind of wondered if they were a little low because they were coming through so quickly. So get another boost with some light here, okay? Now, I want you to give me a name. Can you do that? Because I'm running low on energy right now, so I need you to hurry and give me these messages before I end the session. Whoever this is really strong, I'll tell you that right now. They're making me feel really, really tired, really drained, and my back is killing me.
Please come back.
I'm still here. I'm still here. I know you keep asking me to come back. I am still here. I'm just pushing you back a little bit, okay? I'm not pushing you all the way back. I just need to push you back a little bit, okay? Can you please give me your name? Nope. I can't get nothing. What? Have we met? I don't believe we've met before. Can you tell me what your name is? Whoa, okay. Yo, that's it. I gotta stop, guys. I just about passed out right then. Holy crap. Hang on. Devil. No, not interested. Thank you. That's my cue to go. I'm going to take away some of your energy because you just hit me really hard. Well, I was trying the harmony, but I don't want to do that anymore because I feel like you're taking advantage of me. I just about passed out. Everything went really black and really quiet, and that's not a good thing. So I'm going to end it here. After it said devil, that's a good spot to end it. Not right now, I'm not, but thank you for caring. Bizarre. This is bizarre. But yeah, this is a great spot to end this. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by, for all of you for doing research and helping to try to put these pieces together. I'm going to post whatever the Spirit Talker chat log and whatever was actually saved on the other apps, if anything at all. I'll probably upload that to TikTok later, but this full live, once it's downloaded and then uploaded, you'll be able to find it on YouTube. Much love to all of you for all of the love, the gifts, and all of the help. You told her water? Well, yeah, I definitely need to be drinking some water right now. But anyway, as always, I'm going to end like I always do with peace, love, and light. And for those spirits that wanted the prayers, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to do some extra protection after this as well. If you guys have any issues, any questions, if you want to do your own private spirit session, you can always hit me up on Facebook to book that. But if you have messages, questions, just send me a message and I'll do my best to help you guys out. Much love. Peace.